if then you can help summarize, your logical take, your logical perspective on where this technology or large language models in general, where can they work as a boon for support teams?
So as I said before, right, ChatGPT is going to create a lot of false experts. There's going to be chaos. For example, if you had asked me to, write a story about Twilight, ideally I would have to go to read books or some kind of summaries around them and figure out what the story was about. But now I can just ask GPT to create that extract for me and just present it. And in the next slide, we can see that we have clear distinction that what ChatGPT can do and what it can't. And when I say ChatGPT, let's not bound ourselves to ChatGPT, right? Let's talk about large language models. Large language models comes in different shape and size. There are models that correct your sentences. There are models that does the sentiment analysis for you, do the case classification. They can help you to route your specific cases to your specific agent. For example, in the context of Nobler, we use that to create titles, large language models. And the process is really simple, right? What you do is that you give, the large language model, your paragraphs and the titles that you have already created. And it tries to learn from the content that's already sitting. So it learns the pattern that your agents use to create the articles. So support resolution, retrieval, summarizing the long interaction that agents are having, and new support agent onboarding is something that LLMs can help with, right? But it also comes with the other pitfalls that we are mentioning, that lack of personalization, right? Lack of tribe knowledge, limited capacity. And you have to, understand that hosting these models is expensive. And, the bigger the model is, ChatGPT's open source parallels like the Bloom are sitting at a size of 200, 300 GB. And it takes a real amount of computational power to just load them in, forget about training them on your data. So the idea is that you can use the small language models that have been quantized to a size that suits your need, that suits your relevance, and build your application out of them. So that's my take. I think it's more towards Boon. If we use it to, they are just producing patterns, and we have to be cautious and we have to regulate that.